sleepy this morning. Good morning, everybody. Hello, I'm Claudia Hyde from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm tired this morning. How was everyone's weekend? Was it good? I went to a great party on Saturday night. So much fun. Suffering for it still, but yeah, I had a great weekend. So I'll be doing some channeling this morning about twin flames, what's going on for the divine masculine, divine feminine. Let's see if we've got some more information about it. Chicken's in because it's raining outside. It was raining outside, it's stopped now. And yeah, if you're on here live with me, you can also get a mini read as well if you want to. Check out that pinned comment. The comment that's pinned up top of the live chat tells you how to do it. It's by donation. There is a PayPal link in that pinned comment for your donations. You can also use Super Chat or Super Sticker here on YouTube if that's easier for you as well. And after you've done your donation, put a capital Q at the start of your comment with your question in for your reading. It can be a specific question. You can leave it you can just ask for general guidance or general guidance about your love life or whatever it is you want to know. And then I'll batch those all up as we go along. So get your donations in at any point and I'll do them along the way. How was everyone's weekend? Was it good? Coffee's good this morning. Let's get some cards out then. So, twin flames, what's going on? I wonder now. Anything. We've got a new moon today. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's already gone. 2 hours ago. We had a new moon 2 hours ago. So very much under the influence of those energies at the moment. And it seems like an exciting one, according to the energy update that I did for it. So something showing up out of the blue, it seems. Some kind of a surprise. Might be some kind of a collaboration. We'll see. Good morning, Connie. Okay, so let's get some cards out. What's going on with twin flames at the moment? Tell us, guides. Three of Wands. Waiting. Waiting. This is the one that stands by the shore waiting. Like knowing that something's coming, expecting something. Looking out on the horizon. Something's coming. Kind of waiting for it. Perhaps someone's coming. What else? The Magician, manifesting it. Someone's manifesting this. They're coming. Someone's waiting. Someone's manifesting it. Not two people waiting now. We had two people waiting before, but now we don't. We have someone that's manifesting this and they're coming. The Magician uses all the resources that they've got. I get a very strategic kind of a feeling from that card. Someone's being strategic, got a plan in place. Could be quite well thought through, like how they, what the plan is. Feels to me like an energy of someone who has got many different priorities in their life, is what it feels like, and they're prioritizing certain things. They're using the resources to come forward, but I don't think they're prioritizing relationship above everything else. I think it's just one of the many things that they're prioritizing. Ace of Pentacles. This is the seed that's planted that can grow into something really big. Like this is that collaboration energy that I was getting, where you know how twin flames, the guide said twin flames come together and they've got some kind of job to do together. Whether they're working together or just creating stuff together. Could be leading things. A couple leading things instead of single people leading things. So the Ace of Pentacles, something big will be grown out of this. Lucrative, abundant as well. Like the seed has been planted already. Could just be sprouting now. or you're feeling like it's about to sprout. You know, it's that the feeling of it. There is some waiting here. I think maybe the divine feminine is still waiting. Perhaps the divine masculine is the magician now manifesting this. Juggling responsibilities is what it feels like. Six of Cups. Someone from the past, someone that you've got a past kind of connection with, someone you might have memories with them already. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've been with them already romantically, but there's definitely a past connection. So in and out of each other's awareness, perhaps. Could be someone from long ago. Anyway, there's memories. Could be coming up in someone's memories here. Someone being reminded of you. Perhaps seeds were planted long ago as well in that. Tell us more. Hi, Lisa. Because I'm getting a definite shift in energies here, like, and it came up, it's been coming up in the pick a card reads as well, is that a decoy kind of thing, false twin. Some people are focused on a false twin, and it's just kind of biding the time, and they've been doing the work with that false twin. It's been getting them ready for the real one that's coming in. It'll coming out of the blue and make you very happy. A lot of happiness. The Sun card, when it's revealed. Sun card is all about things being revealed. I need to read that, it says. The guides just told me to read that out of this book, so let's do that. Why? The Sun card. Yeah, it's this Tarot of Mystical Moments. Sleepy face today. What a good weekend it was, though. The Sun. It's 19. Here we go. The card shows a woman who captures all the light and energy from the sun. There are rays of sunlight, flower petals and birds emanating from the woman into the sky. The woman's filled with complete happiness and she's spreading a warmth to other people's lives. But a dark bird is covering her eye and blocks the warmth of the sun, preventing the sunshine from reaching every corner. Even with sunshine, you can sometimes feel sad or depressed, but soon the bird will fly away and the negative mood will pass and the sun will shine on you once again. It's a breakthrough, something being revealed, insight, radiance, happiness, generosity, energy. Feels like something's going to be revealed. Someone could be coming out of the shadows into this light of the sun to be revealed. Yeah, so I have been getting this message that some people have been focused on a false twin in order to get the work done, believing that they're already on the path, and they are already on the path, but it's with someone else. The twin is someone else. There could be a reveal of the true twin. You think you're waiting for one person, and another person shows up, someone from the past where seeds have been planted and they've been manifesting this. And then we ask questions like Connie just asked there, is Josh Connie's twin flame? Even if they aren't, the guides would say yes. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've been led to believe that the twin is false, and we keep on getting these yeses. Because we've had to believe that. It's carrots. Anyway, I will pull out the crystal and see what they have to say about that for you. Ace of Swords. I'll read this one out as well. So, unlocking the key to something in the mind. I was getting a cerebral kind of a connection here. I was getting someone that's like prioritizing things. Very matter of fact. Very logical kind of a person. Masculine. Yeah, very masculine kind of. The Ace of Swords, someone that's not like not impulsive, not letting their heart control them or anything, or their emotions control them. It's getting a bit humid in here. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords shows a man holding a large golden key in his hands. He's facing the view with clear open eyes. His upper body is filled with sparkling stars, symbolizing the divine universe. The man wears a hat with the spiral shape of a nautilus. At its center is a small keyhole that's a portal to the wisdom of the whole universe. The golden key is a symbol of the mind and intellect. Whoever possesses the key has unlimited knowledge and access to great wisdom. Getting to it can take a long time in your personal development. The high mountains in the background show us the challenging ups and downs you have to face before being able to possess the golden key. It's mental force, truth, knowledge, fortitude, success, and clarity. It's the aha card, hey? Something revealed. Something coming out of the shadows. It's been unclear. And all Divine Feminine has had to done is waited for this to happen. The Hierophant, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Cups just all dropped out together there. The Hierophant, commitment. Four of Wands, marriage, commitment. Page of Cups, someone testing the waters. Page of Cups is a message coming in to test the waters. Someone's going to test the waters. Someone's going to say, hey, someone from long ago is what it feels like. They're going to say hello, just to test the waters. What they're actually wanting to know is Divine Feminine committed to someone else? Is she available? Testing the waters to see where she's at. Not necessarily direct questions, but around the subject, like a catch-up kind of thing. It's someone from the past. I think we might be having true twins revealing themselves. But let's see what else the guides tell us. There we go. I got your donation, Connie. Came through rather late though. So if people are sending in donations, I think PayPal's being slow with emails this morning. Took 3 minutes for that to come through. Hey Mandy, hey Judy. Connie! Is Josh your twin flame? Tell us, guides. Is Josh Connie's twin flame? No. Thought they'd say yes. Making me out to be a liar. Oop, chicken. Stop raining again. I'm getting the hair fluffs from the humidity. Okay, why? What's going on? Josh, tell us about Josh then. What's all of this? Be okay about it though. Josh is there to open you up. Like I said, could be a decoy. I did go to the party. It was so much fun. Oh, it was so much fun. Pool party. We had a great time. I've got a hair on my face. Cat hair, I think. I can't seem to find it. Ah! There, I've got it. Cat hair. Yes, be okay about it, says your higher self. Josh was there to soften and open you up. You are on track. Forgive them. So there's something that's not quite right for you about Josh, is what it feels like. You're not quite right, but right enough to open you up. Yeah, to open you up. So help her on your track, your twin trains, twin flame journey. I'm tired still. So, Lara, thank you for yours as well, your donation that came through straight away. High self-guidance for you today, Lara. High self-guidance for Lara. Go for it, and is it true? Sometimes, Lara, we Sometimes we take a long time to make a decision, and then as soon as we're sure about something, we make that decision, then we go for it. We're already over it. Sometimes we're already over it, and we're kind of, it's lost its spark or something. Doesn't feel like we're talking about relationships here. It feels like more of something that you felt like doing or trying out, and then you leave it too long, and when you actually go for it, the energy's already passed. It's just a timing thing. If you did it sooner, there would still be a spark in it. I don't know. You're gonna have to apply that to, I don't know what they're talking about. You have people around you that are doing the same like this, and this could be a family member, in fact. Is this a procrastination thing that runs in the family, and you've seen other people do it, and it might wind you up when you see other people in the family do it, but then you do it yourself, and you kind of wind yourself up with it as well. A tendency to procrastinate, to put things off, and then you miss the energy, the spark. If you don't, there's balance to be had, isn't there? Because if we're too like, I just said the word before when I was talking about the magician. Impulsive. If we're too impulsive, it can be a bad thing, right? But sometimes we need to be able to honor those impulses and get into something when the energy is good for it. You may procrastinate. Yeah, I'm getting that. So, yeah, being okay about family that are doing the same thing as well, but noticing how it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for other people that you know either, that procrastination. You miss the energy that's there, right? Anyway. If anyone else wants a mini read, get your donations in, but let's get back to this. So we've got the divine feminine waiting, the masculine. A divine masculine is manifesting this, but it seems they've got different priorities. Not different priorities, got many priorities. Relationship is just one of them. They planted the seeds, it feels like long ago, about this. Someone from the past. They could be coming out of the shadows and revealing themselves. It could be an aha, and it'll all make sense. They're going to have a very simple conversation with you, perhaps email, text message, or perhaps to your face, about commitment. Like, are you committed to someone? Are you like testing the waters kind of thing to see where you're at, to see where divine feminines are? So interesting. False twins helping us to follow that path and do the work, ready for the real one that comes in. It's the first time, well, no, I think it's the second that I've heard about that. I think they said that last week, didn't they, too? Let's move that out of the way. So, Book of Shadows Tarot. Let's see. Tiki, do you want to go out? She's staring at things outside. You want to go out, honey? Okay. You're in the middle of a house project. It's going on for a long time. Some is lack of time for focus, some is procrastination. Yeah. Sometimes we just get around to things too late, and we've lost that, the creative spark, you know, the energy was right when you started it. It can be very difficult to see things through if we procrastinate, can't it? Anyway, tell us more. We have the elemental of fire. It feels like passions are being stirred here. Elemental of fire. Fire. It brings an influx of fiery energy to the situation. It's there for you to use if you can, or to counterbalance if need be. Somebody, there could be tempers. No, I think there's passion. I think passion, like sexual energy and passion, will be bringing something to a head, but I think in other people, tempers might flare as well. A lot of fiery energy about. Of course, the new moon today in Libra is about balances, about relationship too. Path again. We've all got our own path to walk on. We've all got our own path to walk. So divine masculine is on a path, divine feminine is on a path. It's very much an individual path. And then they coincide when the time is right. How interesting. I wonder if divine masculine has thought, yes, they have. Divine masculine has thought that they had, divine masculine has had a false twin as well. It's like a runaround thing, a rejig, putting everyone in the right place. Anyway, being on individual paths, perhaps coming back together with somebody. You went off your separate ways with someone from long ago. Feels like your paths have crossed before. Perhaps not in a big way though. Tell us more about this. The mother of water. Doesn't look good, does it? That's like the weather here right now. Mother of water. She brings down the rain. She nourishes the relationships and feelings that are needed for life to flourish. I think passion might be bringing someone back, but there's perhaps apologies that need to be given, and it feels like the divine feminine is going to be wanting some conversation about emotional stuff. So divine masculine comes in, asks divine feminine in a roundabout way if she's committed to anyone else or whatever, and she wants to talk about apologies, perhaps something that went before, emotional stuff that needs to be cleared up. She wants that emotional conversation. It's like she knows, I think divine feminine knows what needs to be addressed. She knows what needs to be addressed emotionally within a relationship in order for it to progress forward. Okay, the Three of Earth is the planning card. Normally, what is it in this deck? Plant life. When the Three of Earth is about collaborations. The Three of Earth is a result of what can be done when different elements combine together. Working with others as part of a team will allow you to accomplish more, or even something entirely different than if you were to work alone. You see, I think this is about planning, and this is about collaborations. I think we've got a divine masculine coming here quite logically about this making sense or something like that. Divine feminine wants to talk about the emotional stuff. This has got to be emotionally nurturing for her. She wants to take it out of that logical zone. It feels to me like the divine masculine will be very much in the masculine, the feminine will be very much in the feminine. Perhaps that's why they can come together, because they're both right in their own energy, on their own paths. Yeah, on their own paths, right? So she's got into her feminine energy, he's got into the masculine energy, which is really feeling very logical to me right now. Feels very cerebral, like a lack of feeling from the divine masculine, but he's making sense of it. It makes sense to him. So he's planning. Something has been planning. It could come across as very kind of cold, and I think that's what the divine feminine is going to react to. She wants the heart connection, but is coming in very cerebral-y. That's a word. What else? You don't know where you stand in your relationship. We've got the Seven of Water next. Some choices to be made. There's those Libra scales. Some choices need to be made. Decisions. It's a time of accounting. It's time to consider our actions and measure them against our beliefs. We should be living according to what we claim to be right. Before acting, we ask ourselves, is this the action of the person I wish to be? I think it could be quite a confusing time of far-reaching decisions. It feels like a collaboration, a relationship collaboration. There's more to it. It feels to me like the divine feminine wants a heart connection and wants to enter into the relationship. Something about apologies as well. Enter into the relationship on that heart level and see where it goes. Divine masculine wants to be very logical about it and kind of in control of it. Yeah, control of it, like an emperor. Yes, the emperor energy came out in the energy update today. Okay, so there's some kind of a balance that needs to be had there. It could be fiery energy as they're both kind of stubbornly battling their wills against each other. Divine feminine wanting it to be about the heart, divine masculine wanting it to be about the head. Ace of Earth, there's the Ace of Pentacles again. It'll be big. It's big. It's a big offer. It's a seed that was planted long ago. Where's my pentacles? They're at the end. Yeah, it's Earth. There's a lot of potential in this. It's a seed of the universe. You can make a lot with very little. Yeah, it's very abundant kind of, there's so much that could come from this. So much more than just a relationship. It could include big change though. Big life changes. It could be quite unsettling as a result. I'm getting a battle of wills on this. The windows are steaming up on the outside. What else? In bulk. Where's in bulk? Dark card. That one. I feel like this path card is saying that there's probably been no communication as well with this one. Walking your own paths, you know. In bulk is the star. The baby sun god. The baby sun god grows as he's nurtured by the Great Mother. Pagans begin calling to the goddess, asking her to return from the underworld. While Yule celebrates the return of the sun can be the masculine energy as well. Imbolc rejoices in the first signs of spring. When the snow and ice of winter begin to thaw and new lives begin. Imbolc means in the belly. We-milk means use milk. Signify a clear connection between this holiday and the lamb soon to be born. During this celebration, which is focused on purification, it's time of cleaning things out, both literally and symbolically. I think there's going to be a big conversation, clearing stuff out and seeing if this can be healed. It doesn't feel like there's anything major to be healed, but I do definitely feel an apology coming in. Healing, hope, peace, comfort, guidance, direction, a light in the darkness, gentle refreshment. Gentle refreshment. Let's get one more card. Last time I said that, it gave me 3. What else? 2. Astara and the Crown of Water. Does anyone see this playing out in their life? Are you kind of getting intuitive hits about this too? Crown of Water, I think she's the one that saves some of the emotions. She saves some water in a bottle or something like that, but I think it's talking about emotions rather than water, of course. She puts some water in a bottle. She knows that it'll come a difficult time when a dear memory will be needed. There's some emotional stuff from the past coming up for the Divine Feminine. It just feels like the masculine is coming through very logical, and the Divine Feminine's not going to be happy about that because there's stuff that needs to be sorted out first. You might be trying to wash over it and not want to talk about it, but she definitely wants to talk about it. Then we've got Astara, which is Temperance. It's the waiting card. Balance and grace. Like an eggshell that's strong enough to nurture new life, but at the right moment is weak enough to be broken through, releasing its contents into the world. It's very delicate. It could go either way. There's a balance about this card. Grace, flowing easily within the world, being at ease in your life. But I'm getting that it could be tricky. It feels like both need to open up to each other, and both have been on their separate paths, and both will be quite entrenched firmly in their own ways. Balancing each other up for sure, but by being in two extremes. And there needs to be some kind of a point where they're both strong enough but weak enough to break through, to open up to each other. I think there's going to be a battle of wills going on. Kind of defending your stance on something with someone from the past. Someone probably that you thought was long gone and wasn't coming back. Huh, how interesting. What else? So they come in when they're in extremes of energies. So the feminine is being totally in her feminine, or is it the masculine that gets her in the feminine? So it might be when Divine Feminine is very much in her feminine energy, so emotional, and in emotions in the heart, and also very intuitive and all of that. I think it could be when it happens. Masculine will be fully masculine. Thanks, Jackie. We've got the 7 of Chalices, and she's got a choice to make. Could be really confusing. Could be really confusing. The choice, I think he's going to ask like a list of questions. That's what it feels like. Okay, I've got this list of 50 questions that I need to ask you, Divine Feminine. It's like it's not set in stone and he wants to know. But she's got some choices to make. 10 of Cups, 10 of Chalices. Is this her happily ever after? Is this what's going to make her happy? Is this what's going to make you happy? Is this what you want? I think that's what it's going to be saying. Is this what you want? Tens of cards of completion as well as heralding a new cycle. An emotional attachment has begun and blossomed into a deeper commitment. This couple is celebrating the beginning of a new phase in the relationship based on the fullness of their hearts. Happy home life. You see, I think Divine Feminine is going to be very much about Ten of Cups. I think the Divine Masculine is going to be very much about the Ten of Pentacles. That's what it feels like to me. And it could be both communicating from their own side of the fence and kind of having to break through to each other. I've got the Emperor, Divine Masculine. So he is. It's taking charge. He's wanting to take charge. He wants to take control of it. And then the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, Divine Feminine, stable by herself. She's not deciding one or the other anymore. She's not deciding between false twin, this twin, whatever. She's deciding either stay alone, stable, or enter into this. Is this going to make me happy? Is this going to make my heart happy? Is this everything that I want? Or Five of Pentacles. Shall I leave myself out of this? You might be quite surprised, Divine Feminines, that you're even asking yourself this, because this has been so wanted for so long, but when it actually shows up, it's demanding quite a lot from you. The Emperor comes in. The Emperor, yeah, it's like Divine Masculine energy, but then when we're actually faced with an Emperor, it can be quite confronting. I need to read the Emperor out, because the Emperor can be pretty pushy, you know, in control and all of that. Can be, if the Divine Feminine's in this place, you know, stability, she'd be like, come here telling me what to do, Mr. Emperor. The Emperor. It's the one that everyone wants to be in charge. No matter if the group is planning a party, a fundraiser, or a political event, the right leader makes all the difference. Who's going to take the lead? The Emperor will organize and delegate, making sure the resources and skills are employed in the most efficient and possible way. Creating order, stability, planning, organizing for the greater good. He might think that he knows what's best for her, but she needs to advocate for her heart, you see. It's about her heart. She's like, that's all very well, all these plans that you've got, but my heart needs to be happy if I'm going to be in on this. Can't just talk about the logistics and all of that stuff. So the Five of Pentacles. Do I leave am I leaving myself out if I go for this? Right. So she could be worried that she would be leaving, she's given herself away because he's taking control. That could be a fear going on here. I'm a poet and I don't know it. The Five of Pentacles. What if I lose myself in this? If I let the Emperor take over, as he seems to want to take over, what if I lose my stability, myself, my stability, everything that I've built for myself? Five of Pentacles. Staying attuned to the flow of the universe and the guidance of the divine is not always easy. We get distracted, then we feel lost. Yeah, I think this is what she's worried about. She's going to get lost in this relationship. Because she's in a stable place by herself, and in comes this Emperor taking over. And she's like, oh, can I surrender to the Emperor without losing myself? When we feel like, if we panic, we may miss the quiet signs that the divine lovingly provides to help us get back on the right path. Feeling lost and in need of resources and guidance. And you might have thought that you would have just known and be sure about it, you know. And then when it comes down to it, it comes in. You're not quite sure anymore. Because it's big energy. Two of Swords, not quite sure anymore. She's like, I don't know what to do now. I was so sure before and now I'm not. This is what I wanted. But it comes in. Where's the swords? When the head and the heart are enemies, the person's paralyzed and unable to move. Yeah, it's the head. So that the masculine's coming in with the head. She's in her heart. She feels paralyzed. She can't make a decision because she's like, whew. This state can be self-induced and exasperated. However, by tapping into the flow of the universe, you can calm the warring parties, create peace, and thereby find the middle ground. Seeking balance between the heart and the mind. There does need to be a balance. It feels like conversation needs to be steered so that the masculine gets more in his heart and the feminine gets more in the head. That's what it feels like. Instead of battling each other from those opposing points of view. I thought they'd come together when they were feeling balanced, but apparently they're coming together when they're in the opposites. Guess it makes sense because the Emperor's got to step forward, right? So he's got to be fully in his masculine. What else? So then she doesn't know what to do. Strength. Long-term stuff. Long-term. So she needs to look at the long-term. He needs to look at the long-term. Just as. There was one more. I think it's going to sort itself out. The Ace of Wands. There's going to be a lot of passion. But I do get this. I'm still getting very strongly this a stubbornness between both. I think they both want the same thing, really. But coming to some kind of an agreement on that might be tricky. It could be because of this Queen of Pentacles, because she's been so stable by herself. She's been doing it all by herself. She doesn't need the masculine. And then when he comes in trying to take over, that might be quite tricky. What he says and does don't match up, huh? Yeah, well, I think when this happens, when they come in like this, the true twin, I think they're going to be very deliberate. It feels like that to me. It feels like a very sure kind of an energy. That with that Magician card, it's like, I think this is well prepared for. I think the Divine Masculine is coming in. Has been manifesting this for a while, knows exactly what he's going to say, what he needs to ask, all of that kind of thing. Get prepared for like 50 questions. It'll be very intense. I think it's going to be very intense energy. What else? Starchild Tarot, tell us more. So give us some advice. How can we handle this? There she is again, Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Crystals, holding her energy back. So the Queen of Crystals and stability. She wants to hold her energy back. Four of Crystals. Keep it to herself kind of thing. Yeah, there's going to be this reluctance. There's going to be this, I'm happy where I'm at. I've got stability. Queen of Crystals. Let's read this one out. It's important to have dreams, but also to maintain a sense of stability and balance. A time to be practical and resourceful with your plans, building of a stable and realistic foundation. What steps will you take in order to remain healthy, happy, and secure in your life? So yeah, Divine Feminine, I think you're going to have to take steps. I think you're going to have to recognize what your needs are. I feel the fear that the Emperor seems to be causing some fear here, because the Emperor seems like he might take something from your life. And I think there's going to have to be a plan for the Divine Feminine on Divine Feminine's part to make sure that she remains healthy, happy. It's like, what you're going to do then? What is your plan then to remain healthy and happy and go forward with this Divine Masculine? So she needs to keep her stability. She needs to have a way of keeping her stability, keeping on connecting intuitively and all of that, and also the self-love practices that she's been doing, and that all of that stability that she's found for herself is not give that up, but find a way to incorporate that. For her crystals, although you've reached a wonderful state of success, it may be a good time to take a closer look at your priorities. This is what someone's been doing, you see. Are you spending too much time focusing on materialistic things or personal affluence? I think the Divine Masculine was. Such as possessions, accumulation of wealth, social status. You should continue to take pride in all that you achieved, but not let the illusion of physical wealth get in the way of who you really are. This can indicate the desire for stability, settling, or a conservative lifestyle that prevents any risk-taking behavior. But it can also reflect hoarding, negative attachments that stunt personal growth or change. Is there a void that you're trying to fill emotionally by holding on to things that mask a sense of security in your life? Possessiveness, obstacles, that's that digging in, that digging your heels into the ground. I think the stubbornness, we're talking about Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine here, so of course you're both going to be quite strong personalities and all of that. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be passionate, it's going to be fueled by a lot of passion, this. But it could become a battle of wills. What else? That makes you want to keep your energy back. 7 of Wands, getting into this self-protection mode of like, this is what I want, and they're like, this is what I want, and it's a battle of wills. Like, well, I'm not backing down from that, and I'm like, well, I'm not backing down from that either. Thanks, Simon. I'll read that out, but I want to know what the next card is first. The Chariot. Makes sense. Chariot's coming out a lot lately. Have you noticed that? Being pulled in 2 directions. You want it, but you don't want it. You want it, but you want it your way. Burger King. Is it Burger King? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is all about self-protection. Seven of Wands comes as a positive reminder that your life is headed in the right direction. You've worked hard and know what you want, so don't be discouraged by any setbacks that show up along the way. You might have been thinking that this was going to be a Disney princess, prince coming together kind of a story. It might surprise you when it's not that, when it's more of a struggle. But don't get discouraged. These relationships are always going to be tricky because we're talking about 2 leaders here. We're talking about Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. We're not talking about any old muggle. Strong characters. There's going to be. We're talking about a god and a goddess here. There's going to be battles. This may also indicate a time when the momentum of your success will require your personal resolve and courage when dealing with other people. So it's important you stay strong and assert yourself. Both are going to have to do that. Do not be afraid to speak your truth, especially Divine Feminine. Don't, because Emperor is going to be coming in strong, I'm telling you. This is a very dynamic, energetic time in your life. So remember to celebrate all your accomplishments as you move forward. Remember who you are, Divine Feminine. Remember who you are. Remember what you've accomplished. Remember what you deserve. Not that I'm thinking it's offering less than you deserve. I'm not getting that at all. I'm just getting this takeover. It's a takeover. Celebrate all your accomplishments as you move forward. Any new projects or ideas that you have will require your attention, planning, and innate skills. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Could be quite competitive though, but speak up and be assertive, absolutely. And then the Chariot. Oh, the Chariot. The Chariot represents your inner strength, confidence, and self-determination. The appearance of this card may also signify a transition into a new phase of life. with bright and hopeful opportunities ahead. If you feel as though self-doubt may have a tendency to sneak up on you, know that you have the absolute power to overcome any challenges along the way. It's important to stay grounded and remain focused on your goals, but to also acknowledge your accomplishments and personal victories, past, present, and future. That same message again. Remember who you are, divine and feminine. Don't get caught up by the divine masculine's energy. Considering all sides gives you the strength to make positive decisions and to set your intentions clearly. Remember to weigh the pros and cons as you journey forward, and let your heart guide you with any big decisions you need to make. It will always tell you the truth. Are you ready? Are you ready, divine feminine? Are you ready to move ahead? What are you working towards? What are your long-term plans? I think the masculine is going to be asking that, what she wants. And I think he's going to be asking it in a very logical kind of way. And I think she's going to be coming back with feeling and heart, and he's going to bring it back to the logical again. It's willpower, victory, movement, determination, confidence, kindness. Wow. Get ready for a battle. 10 of Swords. And I think this is why there might be a desire to run when the masculine comes forward, because it's going to appear quite pushy. To someone who has a lot of stability in themselves. 2 leaders, it's tricky. Oh no, he's been having mini strokes from his choices. Yikes. Simran, thanks for your donation. What is coming to me in power plant job? Any advice? Let's get you some advice out, Simran. So, I expect someone's coming from the past, everybody. Okay, you've got something new coming your way, Simran. Initiate. Start something new. It could be a really good time to look for a new position as well. Step out into the unknown, something that comes out of the blue with this mystery card. It could be the start of a different kind of work. I would go for unusual places. Perhaps a job being advertised in an unusual place where you wouldn't usually look for jobs. It'll be something that you need to take action on very quickly. So you'll need to make your decision quickly of whether you want to go for it or not, and then take action on it. This physical action. It could require more from you. It could be like a different location. Could be I'm getting a lot of newness. I'm not getting anything about the power plant stuff. There's a new job that you might be interested in, that it's quite different and not going to be advertised in the normal places. You'll come across it, and you'll need to take action fast on it. So go within, make a quick decision on it. Might be, it might just be an opportunity that isn't going to hang around, Ooh, so you got something new coming in. Expect that. Around this time, new moon time. There's a lot of new starts happening around this time. New moon energies for the next few days as well. I think it could be happening really soon for you, that. And nothing about, I'm not getting any energy about the job that you're in right now, which suggests that it might be time to move on if you're feeling that, Simran. Thanks for your donation. Anyone else want a mini read? Well, I'll pack these cards up. Let me know. So, we've got some surprises. We've got some surprises coming. I think perhaps many. have been focused on a false twin, and the false twin has allowed the divine feminine to do the, get ready for the real twin. She's been doing the inner work while focused on the false twin. And then when the real twin comes in, it's much bigger energy. It's someone from the past, so your paths are crossed already. I don't know. I'm not particularly getting that they actually have been in relationship with them. Of course, some kind of relationship. But it's going to cut straight to the chase. Like, are you married? Are you committed to someone? What do you want? Like, these are really big questions. It's like going to an interview, and them saying, where do you want to be in 10 years' time? That kind of thing. Thank you, Jackie. Hey, Shaz. I'm tired. I'm not sure I even want to make videos today. I'm going to make a pick a card read. Yeah, I think I will. Anyway, there's going to be a pick a card read coming out later today. Check out my YouTube channel for that. That's How Do They Feel About You? How do they feel about you? I recorded that one on Friday before the fun weekend. So thanks everyone for coming along. Thanks for your donations, those that did. And yeah, it feels like the next few days. It feels like around this new moon energy, which was just a couple of hours ago. 3 hours ago now. Oh, almost exactly. It feels different. It feels like new. It feels like something that's going to require more from you. Yeah, it will bring in some change, but it'll be good. It'll be good for you. So there you go, everybody. Don't forget to click like on this video, everyone, and let's do this all over again on Wednesday in 2 days' time. See if there's any developments, and of course let me know if your person has come in, because I think a lot of us are waiting for one person and there's someone else that's going to come in now. So have a good one, everyone. Thanks again for coming along, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.